Oh, hello, Ducky. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're enjoying this load screen. It's been a minute. Still doing some final setup stuff here. Oh, I should turn on Mike's mic. Oh. There. Hello, Spike. And hello, Edward. Oh, Edward. You're gonna have to beat up Spike now. Hello, hello, midnight. Ooh. Something just caused my SFM to crash. Similar to what happened once before. It makes me concerned. Only by a little bit. Crashed again. It does leave me sort of concerned that it's done that to me twice now. Do 1 extra minute. I need to see if I can recover some stuff. Okay, well, now let's work on something. Friday, so I have a backup from the 26th. Okay. See if this works. So my backups are nice. For here, I don't have to have this up anymore. Let me get over. Hello. No Michael yet. He's not here yet. We started a little early, but I'm having an issue where we had this happened before where it's not opening. Well, it opens. We're having a problem with the file we work on. Let's Spike. Which has me concerned that there's potentially a hard drive issue. Well, no, it was the same parts of the same file. Well, that's not good. So that was the backup. So something is causing it to crash within certain shots, but it was the exact same shots that I had crashed previously, and it didn't after that. We're gonna try another one here. So this is I have a backup for everything that's in my SFM file where it keeps 6 months of files, and so this is this folder. It's just on a different hard drive, and so you can see here Tractor 2 is when we had to do some change quick on some naming stuff. And so I have like a couple different copies that I can pull from. So that's more of like, if I have a problem like this, I can recover things going back however far I want. The idea being that if the issue is a model, no matter how far back I go, it's going to keep crashing. But if I can go back so far, then there's an issue with the file. But being it's crashing the exact same twice in a row like that, or like 2 times, but a week apart. That does leave me concerned. See, now it works. So what was... There was nothing done in these shots. Troubleshooting. My concern is if I just move forward with this file, I lose everything from the previous, which I prefer not to do. What did I do in these shots? Oh, all of Apple Bloom animated. That was I'd like to keep that. But that's recoverable. We did these 2 as well. But then my issue is it going to happen again? So I'm thinking the best way to go about this. I can import the other file in and recover pieces. I'm thinking about just doing it that way. And then hope that it doesn't happen again. Yeah, we'll do that. So if you don't know how to do this, this is a fun little hack. Yeah, there we go. I want to make sure console is visible here. So if you want to load a file within a file, I'm going to go to my MISC bin. It's really there's no purpose for MISC bin other than just for, at least for that I know of, for just being miscellaneous stuff. But you can actually import stuff to this. So I'm going to add or import element. And I'm going to go to broken one. This one. And now it's basically the entire thing is there. So now I want to open up both of these. If I open up this deep enough, I can see all the tracks. Yep. And then if I go into this one, I can also see all the tracks. This one said 29 items. Oh, did it say 29? I thought it said more. Okay. Okay, so this is the one I want to load into. And this is the one I'm loading from. Well, welcome, Blair. Thank you. How are you doing? Okay, so this is request gas. Request gas. Okay, so I'm going to copy. Right click this, copy. Paste. So it's going to just force it in. Bam, delete, replaced. Now she's got all animation. It's kind of a neat little trick for moving stuff around. Oh, fun. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. It's been already a long week and it's only Tuesday, but I'm making it work. It'd be nice if all my programs were behaving. Or at least that I figured it out beforehand, but I figured it out now. So we're going to do that now. Alright, paste, delete, and we forgot something. Okay, copy, paste, bam. Look how easy that is. This one does not have any of the change. It's the only thing that's changed between these now. I might have to hold off on doing this shot. because I have a little concern. Keep it at number 3. Force. What was it? Oh, yes, it is read only. The backups that on my that are stored here are all stored as read only. So I need to unset that. There. Now it saves. Bloom is live again. Yes, he is moving. That is good. I don't know if I did any other refinement for a lot of these other shots throughout there, but so I might lose a little bit of that, but that's probably minor crap, so whatever. And if I have it green and I haven't unchanged it, then that's on me for missing that. Okay, so yeah, I want to hold off on this because I think this might be what was causing the issue. Even though it was in other shots, I think something was causing an issue with it, so I'm going to hold off. Which means there's only 2 shots that we can really do right now. This one, and then I got to figure out some of the more coming up here afterwards. Do you ever use volumetric lights in animations? Oh yeah, a lot. There's issues with volumetrics though, so it depends. There's so many things I say about volumetric lights. SFM's implementation of it is pretty poor, so there's a lot of, if it's a shadowed version, you really have to play with how the shadowed version is used. If it's really far away, you have to really squeeze down the range that you're using it within. There's a lot of stuff to pay attention with it, but I do tend to use it. I actually have it in all these shots. To create a realistic looking sky, because the skybox just had blue all the way across the bottom. There is an actual volumetric light that's used to fill the edge of the sky here. Right here.
Hello.
Hello. You sit down and smile like you did something.
I have beef. This makes me smile. And yes, of course I did something. Not here. Just in general.
You woke
I'm
up
always
this morning?
up to nonsense. I did.
So I think your model is causing issues. The file wouldn't open again. And that was only after I added it back in.
Okay.
So something that's the only different factor on that. So I had to recover it, but since we actually did work, and I had to go back 2 saves apparently to get to something that worked, I had to manually recover everything out of it. So.
But once you deleted it, it was fine.
No, I can't. I don't know. That would take like a whole bunch of time, but I just went with the cheap solution. So right now, so it's just gone, or something else is amiss. Thank you, Edward. Thank you very much. Hi, Mike. Edward says hi.
Hi.
It's either the model or that save file has landed on a corrupted part of the hard drive. So that's why I now named it Tractor 3.
So you lost a lot of work, I take it.
No, I just went. I couldn't. I loaded, so I can load it up as a side file, which is right here. Actually, I don't need this here anymore. And it allows me access to all the shots. What was causing issues when I went and looked inside specific shots, but the shots that I worked on were not those shots. So I just went and grabbed those, Apple Bloom wasn't animated, so I just went and grabbed the shot with her animated, and I replaced. So I know my tricks. This isn't my first rodeo.
Well, maybe if it's the boutique, you can just load it right before render or something.
I don't know.
Or I can poke at it and try to figure out why it's broken.
Well, if that's right now a conjecture. It's right now just one of the factors sitting in the middle. There's a couple other reasons it could be. Syllabus rarity should be behind all of us. Well, I'm not touching that yet. I need.
Generally, the best policy is if Mike did something and something's wrong now, it's probably Mike's fault.
And if it's not Mike's fault, it's easier to blame Mike for it.
Yes.
You know what's also your fault?
I'm okay with that, though. I want that to be my fault.
But that's...
It's amazing. Look how handsome he is.
Wait. I thought you don't like the men phones.
I can still recognize a handsome man. I mean, he's garbage, but...
Look at that. Look at that wrist.
And that takes work. Gotta work out for like 20 hours a day to achieve that kind of results.
Boogie, boogie, boogie. Are you not entertained? Oh, and he went on a really strict diet. I kind of like this with this little, like, lines in the background.
He seems ill.
He's fine. Oh, yeah, and then I forgot about Scoots too. If Mike does something and something goes wrong, it's probably Mike's fault. Mm-hmm. That's not a quote. That's like
Just fact.
This is fact, yeah.
I did push those models to the limit, but they seem to load fine. They're causing corruption and saved. I'd be hard pressed to know why. There's not much to them. They're just buildings.
Like I said, I have to look into it. I have to narrow down what's actually causing it. So it's just that's so far a factor that is included in that so far. Anyway, let's. I don't want to work on that shot. We're gonna work on school shot. I don't even know what to do with this one quite yet.
Are you sure there's a whole lot to do?
No, there is. So she comes in. She hit. So, boom. But when she exits, I want her to be covered in horses because she took all the kids' horses.
All the children?
Yes. See, I've already prepped it. They're ready. Actually, it looks more like they're.
I'll rumble, watch Zulu get hit, and then immediately went to school like.
No, right now it's not about. Well, yeah, I probably shouldn't. I thought about just using them to fill the cart or the tractor, but I think I'll probably be reusing that tractor covered with horse in another shot. And so I have a couple ideas. So I kind of wanted to go with the. Wait a second. Something is wrong here. No, that's... Yeah, actually, that right there tells me something's wrong. My library was expanded. So I bet you if I go into here... Yeah. I think something's going wrong with my hard drive. I'm gonna probably have to scan it.
That's no good.
Because Steam is located on it, and it was not logged in when I came on, and all my launch options are gone again, which is what happened last time when it didn't open. Which is...
My boutique is destroyed your computer.
No, I don't know what's going on with it right now.
This is your M.2 or your solid state? I mean your...
they're all M.2. Mm-hmm. This is the cheaper one, but it's not old. Oh wait. I don't remember the shadow resolution because I noticed it because of this. The shadow quality is crap, and it was because we went and forced it to be a higher quality, and it should have been a higher quality. So,
also, hello, sir. Hello, Sir Edward, and thank you for the derps.
It was very derp.
Yes.
There it is. Okay, this is. I'm not gonna remember that one. Shadow MA Prez. Shadow Map Res. Okay. Map Res, and we did 8192. Okay. Now here's a test. Save, close, reopen. I'm gonna try opening this again, only now because I had done changes on that. Like the launch options? Nope, still crashed. Okay. So I don't want to have, if you change like 3 or 4 factors and you get a result, and then you change 3 or 4 more and you still in no result, doesn't mean that it was one of those factors. It could have been any of them. So I want to make sure I change one thing at a time. Anytime is a good time for derp. It's derp o'clock. Okay, so it still went through there. We're good on that. And now... Yeah, now the shadow actually looks presentable.
It didn't... You were trying to make sure it wouldn't crash again?
No, I wanted to reset the shadow so it was actually decent quality again. And they're still kind of blocky, but once actually things process, it just smooths out the edges anyway. Alright. Why does this one say add OC?
I imagine you were going to add your OC.
I left a note for myself, and I don't know why. Oh, either that or... because I added my OC here. Over here. I might have copied that. I think I copied that shot, and I didn't have the note gone yet. So I'm not going to add my OC. Though I could have... Remember on... There was the one... an episode where they had Fry Pony? Mm-hmm. That's what me... It looked like me. Mm-hmm. Just more. Alright, we're going to get rid of Rumble. I don't have many kids, though.
You're going to have to search the internet for some children.
No. That means jail.
But you got to. We got to finish the video.
What's other? They got Rumble, and then you got Dinky.
Mm-hmm.
And then
no ones that anybody cares about. The Snips and Snails. You might have Snips and Snails.
I do have Snips and Snails.
Or some kids. They're super ugly children, but sure.
Hey.
Oh, come on. Look at him. Looks like a beaver.
Yeah, but they've also got more screen time than a lot of others.
And like a mutant antelope had a baby.
There are people out there that probably relate to them and they feel empowered that they exist, and now you just went and like made them cry again.
Well, I mean, if you look,
I love it's like we bronies love and tolerate, except them. I don't like ugly people.
Well, if you look like that child, you probably are crying.
You are a bad person. You're trying to be funny, but you're actually hurting people's
I'm fairly
feelings.
certain there are no children who look like that. That is a horse. Maybe
Now you're judging somebody on being different and saying it's not okay. They're different from the others, and you're saying it's not okay?
Don't be a horse, kids.
Mike is harsh. A little bit.
A little bit. I mean, I want to be a horse, but that's a whole other matter.
Alright, there's those two. I can probably actually use
Diamond
Rumble.
Tiara and Silver Spoon.
Oh, well, if there's anybody that's going to be okay with being run over.
Well, anybody who needs to be run over.
So this is pre-chunk.
I mean, she kind of redeemed herself, but she still made Scootaloo cry that one time, so...
Okay, I need to actually look. I don't know if there's a chunk version.
She's a pretty standard character.
It depends. Well, somebody has to put the effort into it. So this will probably work. I just got to look up, like, where's kids?
Help us, internet. Where can we find children on the internet?
Here comes Copa. Here comes. That's adult. There's a snail.
It's her little plush.
She has a toy?
Yeah, she has a plush snail.
I did not know that.
It was in a single episode.
Oh yeah, it was the one that was being chased everywhere, wasn't it?
It's the one where Twilight says that she's bae.
What?
Best aunt ever. She calls herself bae.
Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, I can't grab a Philly version of a main character because that would stand out too much. And I can't grab the evil one.
Cozy Glow? No, yeah. She never went to that school. What was that name of that one character? Well, it was Doof in the book in Project Horizons. He was actually in their class. I could maybe use these ones. But no, they're a little older. They're a little older, and they went to the friendship school. They didn't go to the elementary.
Well, that's semantics.
Is it though? Like proper character.
How about this one?
Places. Spike? Why would you want him in anything?
He's a dog.
Even as a dog,
he's small. He's on all fours.
What is this? Oh, I thought it was Scooby-Doo for a second.
It just aren't enough numbers in the alphabet.
I kind of want you to have Doof in there, just as because he.
I don't think there's a Doof model.
Well, he was the little pony with the fork and knife.
Was he one of the first ones they got a Q mark for or something?
He was one of the original class members, and then he was in Project Horizons as a. Oh.
So I don't know if they made him. That's getting pretty.
Well, he was in the show.
Petunia.
He was in the show.
Who is this?
I'm trying to remember his actual name.
This looks like Small Horse.
It is Small Horse. She was in the Cutie Mark episode where they helped her. She had like the Skull and Bones Cutie Mark.
Okay.
But she was never in their class.
Because I want to make sure I don't grab an OC.
I think.
Because like Donut Steel and stuff.
Yeah. If she's the character, I think she is.
Okay, I think we're fine on that. Okay, let me load that one up. Oh yeah, she buries dead bodies.
That's what her parents were concerned about because she got that key mark, and they were like, and she was like digging in the backyard to bury the bodies.
She's really good at it, though.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, is just having the skill. Sun Glimmer? Oh, there's a picture, but...
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Probably not an OC, but I don't remember for certain.
We'll see. Oh,
this is a recolor.
Okay. Then new... Ooh, an archaeologist. I dig holes. Oh, that's really nice for bodies. I mean,
that's just grave robbing. She's a grave robber.
Wait, I got reset.
Like, at what point does it stop being grave robbing and start being archaeology? What's the cutoff line for that?
I would say that if you know the body is buried there, like it's marked as such.
Well, if it's
marked as a spot, if you run across it, then it's like if you like trip and fall and you're like, whoa, I dug that 6-foot hole. Where did that come from? That's okay then.
Okay. Little shaky.
I think it really just comes down to, does anybody remember?
Yeah, I guess. Is the civilization still intact?
Okay.
It's got the Dinky and her little brother.
She has a brother?
Yeah, one episode.
I love how in this picture they put an arrow down. It's this one.
Yes.
Lola, what is this one? The background Philly seen in a few episodes of the show.
Look at that arm. It's like stretched way out.
Well, look at this.
Yeah, I know. It's not. No.
It's what the show did.
That's creeping me out.
It's what the show did. It means it's okay. Okay, so I consider that one to be okay because at least it's a reference to the show.
Truffle is his actual name. Figured it out. Not doof.
I think I already had this one. No, probably not. It wanted to replace a lot of files. It's probably the materials.
You gotta get Blue Doodaloo.
Yeah.
Or Archer.
Blue-Doodaloo?
Yeah, it was just a recolor of Scootaloo, but it was blue. It was season 1 and they just reused the assets, so there was a blue Scootaloo.
For a character they probably didn't think they were going to use.
I think the fandom named her Archer. I don't know why, but it was just
Why is it Archer?
Scootaloo. I don't know. It's just a blue Scootaloo. That's all it was. You just color Scootaloo blue and you're good.
Scootablue. Remember the old when they had that blue Pikachu and it was like Pikablue and then like it ended up getting called Meryl or something later? Remember the old Pokemon days?
Yeah, I have some vague recollection of that. If you talk about Pokemon, I know what you're talking about for the first 150, 151 on a good day. But after that,
come up.
only real Pokemon trainers know about Missing No. Missing No is the ultimate Pokemon.
The texture on this is concerning me a little bit.
It's a little, yeah, but it's gonna be like.
Oh no, this is very squared.
Yeah.
Which to me means that's a model issue.
The rest of the model doesn't look square.
Yeah, it looks fine.
I think it's just the texture.
Yeah, it's just this weird situation. All right, go to the pile.
Oh no. Into the child pile.
Child pile. Is it Tia? No.
Philly Tia.
So like throwing in something like that might be goofy, but no. It's not grabbing as long as you have funding from a prestigious institute. Well, what if you just invented your own institute?
The Institute of Not Grave Robbing. My favorite.
the Institute of Plausible Deniability.
Dude, look, they got the little outfits. You need to download
Oh,
that.
this one. This is the same person on all these.
I don't recognize.
Maybe using
Yeah, it's MC.
No, as seen in the episode Stranger Than Fiction.
Oh, they were at the convention. Nobody's gonna recognize those ponies.
But no, my main concern. Well, actually, you know what? My main concern is that the colors of this are really bad. It's very, very dark colors, and lighting it will be very difficult. So I might pass on that one for that reason. But no, as long as it's in the show, it's mainly I don't want to. If I grab something that ends up being somebody's OC, then they can make a stink about it. Yeah, because like Donut steal stuff. There's Archer.
Oh wow, they just straight up have Archer. That is one of the original class members. It's just she's the Earth pony that looks like Scootaloo and is blue.
But it looks like Scootaloo that was left out in the snow too long.
She was in season 1. She was part of the original class.
Is she just an undead Scoot?
She's Blue or that's Archer. Like I remember Archer because Giz talks about her.
Because yeah, you gotta.
He keeps up on all of his various versions of Scootaloo.
Okay. Well, they're okay. You can shoot your way over there. She's happy.
She's in there.
She's fine.
Yes.
She's underneath Sweetie Belle. All right. I just need a couple more because I can start recoloring after that.
If Archer's in there, Truffle's in there somewhere.
Truffle?
Truffle's the one Doof was based off of but he's an actual character in the show.
No, we're into a second
His
dinky.
horse
Pound cake and Philly pumpkin cake.
They would not be in her class.
No, but
They're not though.
I know, but it's about filling it. This looks like okay, that's weird. But I don't care if they're actually in the class. I just need colors of horses to go in a building, get ran over. It's that simple.
But Truffle though,
At least these are actual characters, so that's fine.
I mean, they never appeared that way in the show, but
I don't care. They're gonna appear in my show.
Sir, I don't think you understand. It's not accurate to the time period that this film is being portrayed.
Okay, so it came up with pumpkin cake.
Yeah. You're looking for pound cake.
I know, but when I just searched Philly.
Oh, pound cake's of cult.
Oh yeah. No, the Philly means kid. What's your name? It's Kirk. Pound Kirk. Okay. Well, that was cheat. We'll do one more. Where are you, children?
Come on, Truffle.
No. Nope, I'm back at the top again.
I want my reference to Project Horizons.
You're good right there?
Close.
Okay, yeah, that was, we've seen those.
Jeez.
It's technically a Philly rah-rah.
Yeah.
But that one is at least sort of recognizable. So let's not do that. Okay, that's where I was.
Screwball would be fun.
But Screwball, okay. What, like she was held back?
Well, she only appeared in the episode with Discord. Who's that guy?
This one? He's sexy.
Hardly. Look at his face. I mean, he does kind of have a Rainbow Dash face, but...
the main thing is that I want to make sure of is when I pass the Philly versions.
Nightmade Rarity.
I think I'm almost there. Because once I find the cutoff, I can't go any further. Because then it's just the early Phillies and the cults just ended up being
There's Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon. I thought you already loaded them, though.
No, I loaded Diamond Tiara. No, I was looking for them. That's why I came here.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking for the Chonk versions.
Well, there they are.
So yes. Yes! Well, that's a really small file. All right.
Says you already have them.
No, some files. No, because if I search Philly and rescan now, there should be... What was it for? Why wasn't it? I thought I saw Philly in the name of the files there. Oh, no, it's just Diamond.
Just their names.
Okay. There we go. Okay,
That is the better version.
It's the Chonk.
For sure.
And... There it is. Boom. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's not Chonk version. Where's the Chonk? Oh. Okay. This will probably... Yep. This will perma-break one of my files when I do this. But he named them the exact same as the long-legged version.
Well,
so you can't just rename the file and call it good. So I have to actually replace it. So yeah, that one's I only used her in one video, but it just means that if I were to load that up, all the legs are going to be messed up and probably backwards and flipped and stuff. I open the model temp to look at it, and I can't reload that, so I have to completely open the software again to actually get it to reset. And now I'm paranoid. I got to double check this works. Okay. All right. Now when I open this. Chonk. Okay. Look at our pile of horse.
There's a good pile of horse.
And Silver Diamond is queen.
Yes.
She has two noses to raise at you. Okay. Now, physicals are being enlisted as willing crash test subjects. Well, as we can see very much here, Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle are doing perfectly fine. So they should as well. So my concern here is, so it took a lot of time for me to get like everybody into certain positions. If I want to put them all over on here, I can. I just do not want to animate them all over there because that is a lot of work. I kind of wanted to the idea that I had for this was to go through here to get a bunch, but then have them go down the road and like just quickly look like they're just scooping up a bunch of more. And then I wanted to turn it into a Katamari ball of pollen. But at that point, it would just be a rolling ball. And that I'm not as worried about. For this right now, though, basically the idea is cover it. But that means I will still have to put at least some in position. But I'm not going to I'm not going to have them animated to like Sweetie Belle and stuff here. If once we're covered, it's probably going to be that they're no longer moving. Everything's going to be static for the most part. Because yeah, you're talking a ton of work. Scoots, where is your eye looking? Okay, that's a bit better. That was just bugging. Well, okay, that's not any better. Okay, that's better. Okay, look at they're all hugging.
Oh.
This is the. Actually, you know what? This is a good representation of.
What's that?
The tier of power and friendship.
Wow, are you ripping on like Best Philly now?
Yeah, so see all of them. They start at the bottom here, and then they're working their way up through the power scale, and then,
oh, she's over there being best little horse.
Well, I don't know,
It's like dinky alone.
because she looks like she's going home.
Oh,
she's done.
She loves her mom so much. She
no,
wants to see her mom.
No, her mom's in jail.
No.
So she's going to go visit her in the penitentiary.
No.
Which is in another country, so she's gone forever.
Out there, you're just showing how jealous. Oh, she's got derped eyes too. Why is her eyes derped? Dinky's eyes shouldn't be derped.
Is this Dinky or? Oh yeah, it's gotta be Dinky. There's no wings.
Yeah, it's a unicorn, but they derped her eyes like her mom.
It runs in the family. Is that better?
It's better.
All right.
As cute as derped eyes are, Dinky is not.
Some of them are lucky, like Pipsqueak, Shady Days, and Featherweight. Yeah, I don't know if any of those have models.
Pipsqueak almost certainly
I think
does.
Pipsqueak does. If we need more models, the main thing is I want to get enough on here that it doesn't feel like I want to have the tractor basically be hard to see. What crimes did Derpy commit? Did she fly under the influence of Muffin?
Oh, of course.
No.
But that's not a crime.
It was 12 counts of manslaughter.
Wow.
She dropped a really big package.
She
On the
does do
school.
that. It's
all these see what I'm trying to do is that I traveled back in time and I'm trying to save them from Derpy.
Is that what happened? I would just assume that's why Pipsqueak's not here. He didn't survive.
Well, he became a Pippersqueak.
I mean, you only have, I think, one of the one or two of those that aren't actually from that school.
We're going to... Where is Tractor? Oh, okay, I guess it's...
Did you put more detail on that tractor? What's up with the little...
No, it's the shadows. It's built to be such a small little value that even individuals or normally the shadows have a certain distance from the model that it starts before it starts creating shadows, and I put it to such a small value, basically 0, that individual polygons are causing shadows just from the imperfections of a polygon, or just because the engine is looking at it as such, but. As soon as you give it the time to process, it's going to wipe them right out because they're so small. But them's are speed lines.
They make it go fight.
She got racing stripes. You like some racing, Applejack? You like the racing?
She's yawn. That's what that is.
What was that one country song where the guy screams in the sky?
That was the name of it.
No, do you know what song I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about only because of the meme.
Yeah, well, that's so. It doesn't need a meme. It's good on its own. All right, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. What I'm gonna do is double check. Are they animated here? I don't think they are. They are not. Perfect. So I'm gonna copy all of Sweetie Belle. And then I'm gonna paste it to Dinky. Dinky, come back here. She's trying to get away.
She's like, no, I don't want on the tractor.
She's like, you're so smart, give me your brain.
She's like, Mom told me about you.
Yes. I know. You know what she's gonna do now? She's that's what she's, where's Dinky? There it is. And she looks over and she's like, Mom said you survived the accident. And then she's like,
I'm not anymore. Dinky's a good daughter. She'll help pick up where Mom left off.
Yeah, she's like,
everybody murdering Scootaloo. Poor Scootaloo. She's had it the worst in this video so far. The most blood. That's for sure. He's beating her up.
She's petting a goat horse.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, no. How are you so mean?
Alright, so...
You do have a stupid face, by the way. I
do have a stupid face. Thank you, Blur. Let me... this is... I don't think I'm going to bother naming these. Let me just lock her to the tractor. Undo that. It's not Scootaloo. We need the tractor. Which part of this tractor is moving?
Scootaloo is part of the tractor now.
Forever. Okay, there. So she's 0 to that. Wait. Maybe. I think everybody's locked to joint 1. So I'm going to lock her to joint 1. Oh, that's the head. That would not be good. Okay. Now I'm going to 0 this. It's a different rotation, so that's why I want to make sure I got it right. And just move her up. Okay, so she's going to be on something like this. Okay, and then we got to do that with all them. It's going to be the best tractor ever. It's going to be covered in horses, Michael.
It's going to be amazing. So I never thought I'd ask this, but what do you plan on doing with all these children? Have you figured that out yet?
No, not yet. I have ideas. Or what if you have Sweetie Belle and Dinky panic using their magic to carry the other ponies along instead of piling them on top of the tractor? Just a thought. Well, the problem is the amount of detail. So if I have them piled on behind, then that means I have to show the detail of her actually doing that, which means I have to animate them all. I want to basically get to a point where I'm not adding any animation. It's just going to be a pile, because then I can just have them all moving as a single mass. So, yeah, we're just. I don't want something like that requires additional detail and time to process, and certain shots that are built to do that. Because if it was just her doing it, if people didn't catch that her magic was running and they were just floating behind, they'd be like, well, why is that happening? So then I'd have to be close enough to see that she is, which means then I have to animate everything. So no, it would be putting a joke inside of a joke inside of a joke, and that's too deep of jokeception. The joke from this point forward is the fact that it's just becoming too ridiculous. That it's one of those where you think you're like, or before you're like, oh, you're getting one, but then when she hits the school, that's where I want the acceleration towards ridiculous to really take off, and then that's the joke. I do have to change the color of the wood there to red eventually too, which isn't that hard. Hey, stupid face. You know, we need to get a model of your head in SFM, and then like replace it as the Star Fox bad guy.
What? That's just a random.
Remember at the end, Star Fox was the big head you had to fight.
Yeah,
That'll be you.
Okay, I would kill Star Fox.
It was like Ultron or something. Wasn't that his name?
I don't remember.
Or I don't know. I don't know. Star Trek Fox.
Yeah, furries in space. that's what that game.
You'd watch it.
Who wouldn't?
Andros. Yeah, Ultros, Andros. It's close enough.
Andros?
Wow. Yeah, I knew it was close. It was, I might have the humor just when you think it can't be more silly, it does. Yeah, that's the idea. I love Magic Python stuff. What can I do for, a stupid face? I don't know what I can do with the kids. Because they're all like...
He's cool with it. Look at the tortured children.
That's what I'm trying to think of, how I can torture them. I want to see. Okay, we're gonna get snails.
Okay.
But you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna keep him there. We're gonna get snips. And so, you see how he's kind of like
ugly as sin, yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see if we can fix that.
Okay.
So we're gonna help him be pretty and confident in his everything.
We're doing horse makeover? And he's like,
that word is a word.
Yes. It's a makeover show now. Welcome everyone. This is your horse makeover channel.
So I've heard that sometimes people like them thick, I think, so we're going to...
I'm referring to children.
This is you. Snips is a fine individual. We can do a little bit on that. Oh, like maybe there. Thick Snips.
Who makes ponies? He's making them do things.
Well, when I'm done with him, he's gonna like he's gonna be able to beat the crap out of some people. You see these? Look at them.
I don't think he would be able to lift them. It looks like he has cancer.
He's cancer.
His cancer.
Like, no, that like it's a little weird. We'll keep regular legs on that part. But he's got people like are I think women like the like tall men. So I can't make tall. He's got in like the Hunchback game got like a lot. It was really popular right there.
Yeah. In the Hunchback of Notre Dame, he did get himself a lady.
Okay, that's cool. So let me. Okay, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna add a little bit there.
I'm thinking like, even though, remember everyone, the Hunchback of Notre Dame got himself a date. So what's wrong with you?
Okay, he's doing fine. Look at him.
He's a camel now.
Yes, he's this is why you sit in your chair correctly.
So you can look like that.
Yeah.
I gotta give him the big spiky hair. Girls like the anime guys.
Oh, we have to give him better hair?
Yeah, gotta give him.
Oh, that's
hair.
a good idea. I like that. Okay, so we're going to. There we go. Okay. Alright, well, he needs to be... He's got two lovely cold humps.
His pony lumps.
Actually, it's kind of like, that's oh, hell, you could cut butter on that one. Okay.
It's just a blade.
It's for defense.
Every time he has defense against what? Every time he leans
All the
his head
ladies.
back, he's like, every time he leans his head back, he just slices the back of his head.
He's very careful. He's called Snips for a reason.
Because he's bald.
Okay. Let's get him some fancy hair now. I don't think I have much for just hair.
Just type in wig.
What game or thing would I have downloaded that would have had a wig?
A lot.
A wig implies a fake. Its intent is a fake piece of hair. But most models are just the hair to put on things. They're not going to call it a wig.
Type in wig, I want you to pick whatever comes up first.
It's probably not going to be a wig.
It'll crash.
Like I said, I saved it beforehand. Because there's other items. Wiggle. Mm-hmm. That'll come up. So yeah, who knows?
There's only one way to know.
Oh,
I got a voice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Monty Python in a British accent. Oh, you're British.
Okay. There are great there are great many people in the country today who, through no fault of their own, are saying Monty Python in a British accent. I said the whole thing. I'm very British. Very, very British. That's a wig.
That is like I think the old style, like
British. There you go.
Oh, hold on.
It's sexy hair.
Is this what you wanted?
I think so. I'm not sure. He'll be the rage with all the ladies. No. He should wear it as a beard.
I'm fixing it. Nope.
If the horses...
There we go.
There we go. Okay. That's pretty hot.
Well, he's not done yet. He's got a... It's not fitting.
But he doesn't have a mustache.
I'm working on it. Oh yeah, look at that.
That's better. It does kind of hide the weird shape of his, like, his cheekbones that shoot past his eyes. Like, they come up and past. They're blocking his vision.
It's because he's always smiling. He's a happy
It's
little
because he's a mutant. Look at that tooth. I thought they ate
His
like
2 teeth.
I thought these horses ate like carrots and grass. That thing could like pierce a man's skull. This child is not okay. Ooh, that is
The
fancy.
hell is it? What since I have the power?
He got the Super Saiyans.
Let me. Okay, so now we need a mustache.
Yeah, to hide those teeth.
Oh, I did the wrong thing there.
No, don't type in mustache. Type in caterpillar. Or worm.
But we got this one right here.
Oh, that's...
I'm giving him a mustache. I'm not shoving a bug in his face. We're trying to make him better, not live out your fantasy.
This is a boring mustache. He could have, like, the best, like, most interesting mustache.
He's gonna...
He ate the mustache.
He's working on it. Why is there so many bones for a mustache?
They're very intricate appendages that people have. Mustaches. It's like a...
Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna... I was thinking about changing it, but now I'm kind of curious. We can just... And then he's like, woo. No, we got it. He needs... He doesn't just need a mustache. He needs...
Big boy mustache. He gonna go join the barbershop quartet?
He needs a mustache.
There you go. That's better. I do have to admit, he looks better now. He's not as horrible. I think we've made an improvement. I think this is a legitimate improvement.
I think he's pretty good.
Yeah. He needs a hat, though.
Okay. He's a hat. He's got a hat.
How does he have a hat?
It's hair.
It's not hair is not a hat.
Yes, it is. It is when it's a wig.
You should put a boat on his head.
What's the difference between a wig and a hat?
Because you're not supposed to know it's a wig. You're supposed to be natural. That's natural.
What if it was a hat that was a natural hat?
Because you know it's a hat.
So
though.
what if they got those bald caps?
What, like yarmulke? What are you
No,
talking
those ones
about?
where they they cosmetically make it look like. Is that a hat?
Yeah, that's a costume.
It goes on top of your hair. Is it soup? It's cereal soup. For Captain Snips. Snips is fine. He is both at the same time going to toss.
He's definitely better.
Toss the or tie the woman down on the train tracks and then run away with the big bag of money while twirling his mustache and calling together or calling court into session.
He looks like somebody who's going to commit a crime and then proceed over his own trial as the judge. So
Yeah.
he's got his bases covered.
No, it's fine because he's got. Let me make sure. Yes, there we go. And it's like when, are you're not evil, are you? He's like,
Oh.
wait, there we go.
Oh, evil.
Wait, can we make him? We need to make him evil.
He's already evil.
How is he evil?
Look at it. He's got that tooth that can like kill all the deer of the forest. He's going to attack horse.
You can't even see his smiling through his enormous mustache.
Oh jeez.
See, he's smiling.
Put the mustache back on. It was the only thing like making him tolerable. Slowly morphing into Wario.
Yeah, he's Wario. Let's see here. It says here. And yeah, there we go. Yeah. I'm gonna win. Oh. Hello, ladies. Oh, wait, let me grab his upper face too. If I do that. Oh, no, okay. So I have to do this in a little bit of a weird order. I do angry, wide, open jaw, open. Okay. Oh no, oh, there we go.
I believe it's Sir Edward. I believe all the girls, they look at Snips and they go, "Holy crap!" Look at him, and then they immediately pass out at the sheer sight of whatever's going on.
Why can't I drop everything? That's weird. Huh, I can't actually do that. It won't let me drop it. Okay, well, whatever. But anyways, yes. He's... Well, what's wrong with him? I am Snips Esquire.
Does he not stab his lower chin every time he speaks?
I require a band-aid. He needs like a lady.
Like, make any of those other horses suffer in his presence? Especially the cute ones. No, that's the cutest one. She's way out of his league. Just saying. She's like, oh, derps.
So it's got derps there. And I thought he looked bigger, but now he looks a lot smaller.
He's his tiny little head.
Okay, and then gotta put. I don't think I can move that any further. I can move it a little further back. Okay, that's fine.
Say, are you some sort of goblin? Never met a goblin before.
Okay, so then Derpy comes up, and she looks at the Snips, and
the Snips,
and she's She's like, hi, are you the bad guy from Spider-Man? And then Snips looks over. Where is oh god, this is gonna be hard to find Snips. Snips looks over, is like, hello, beautiful horse.
Oh, at least he has good taste.
Would you like to go and would you like a dance? And then Derpy looks over, and she's like, "That's a very strange thing to randomly ask somebody on the street."
It's fair point.
But then she thinks about it for a little bit, and then she's like, okay, but I can't dance because I only have 4 hooves." And then he realizes that he's like, "Who's a dumb one?" He's like, "Ooh."
No.
His eyebrows get all like twinkly.
She's trying to let him go easy.
And then he's like, "Okay, we shall dance." And then they do. Where's his bones? There we go.
Them bones.
So then they do a dance. It's a very fast dance. You can't keep up with them too quick.
It's very advanced.
It's very advanced. Yeah, Derpy caught on pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then wait, then they gotta do one little flip. Okay. And then Derp looks deep into his eyes. And she's like, you have impressed me. I wish you to bear my children.
No. That's not okay. Look at that thing.
And then he's does the eyebrow thing again. And then for good measure, he also does like the wiggle, the mustache, and then
I think we know why Derpy had to go to prison.
And then we shall run away together to the near McDonald's. I want Big Mac. And then they go. Derpy's down here, and then they end up like going to like the McDonald's.
Oh.
Like, so it's way over there.
I should go to like Wendy's. Wendy's is better.
Yep, and then then 9 months later you got this.
No.
See, he's blue and she's purple, and then so then
No.
it's the color. So, and he's a unicorn. See, it all makes sense.
Derpy was born when
It's called Whiplash.
Dinky was born when Derpy just like really, really wanted a daughter and nothing else.
It's like a dog. Anyway, I need you know what? They can stay. Okay, those can stay. But I will need new snips.
Yes. I gotta try to fix that one. It looks like he's still broken to me. Yeah, still broken.
Nope, looks fine.
Can't look any worse. Are you sure that's a pony and not like a blue pig with a horn?
I don't remember Valheim. Boars are evil.
They are.
Okay.
I mean, at least like
This is just like itself is like, what the hell's going on here?
yes. You got like, Dinky on there. I don't know that you need more ponies.
What if we just made all of them dinky?
This sounds like a good idea.
Why is it? You like Derpy. Why is it that like her offspring's okay too?
Because she's like Derpy adjacent.
Adjacent?
She's adjacent. She's Derpy's kid, so
That means she gets a pass?
she gets a pass.
A pass on what?
Being most adorable. Because she is.
But if she's most adorable,
She's
then...
the most adorable child. No. Like, he's better than Snips, but he's still weird. He actually had some character growth throughout the series. Snips never really did. They tried to make him like a business pony, but...
I look like I'm turning into the donkey from Pinocchio.
There was a... Oh, yeah. He's like the end
Kinda
result.
does. Actually, his face has more personality than a lot of the others.
Yeah, his design isn't bad. Snails is fine.
But
Snips is
they're
horrifying.
looking for contrary. So he's tall and lanky, and then Snips is not.
Deformed.
Snips was thrown into a boiler.
Yes.
Snips 2.0 walks into the classroom. All the girls faint because he's simply too attractive. Oh yeah. Snips 2.0. We've upgraded him for we have the it's like Family Guy had the joke on there. They're like, we can rebuild him. We have the technology, but we don't want to spend a lot of money. And so they had like trash
The
bins.
$500 man.
Yeah. All right. This leg does not need to be fully turned. So this one's gonna be like there, I guess, and then this one like that. Okay. So I'm not too worried on the details for these parts, but we're gonna put her in a prime spot so she gets the prime real estate in the placement of the most traumatic moment of her life that she'll be going through therapy forever. So you can at least find enjoyment in that, Michael.
Yay.
The eyes are still not centered, right? Let's do like that. That'll work. You need to grab on more, like, correctly, horse.
Don't give her notes. She's a professional.
Professional? She's like 8.
Yeah, well, she knows what she's doing.
What is she doing?
She's holding on to the tractor.
She has practice in this regard.
Well, she's good at everything she does. So, absolutely.
What does she do? What is her special talent? If you say being adorable,
That is a special talent.
were you gonna say?
Very good at it.
Were you gonna say it?
I can neither deny or confirm. The fact that you already knew speaks to her resume.
I just know you well enough.
Normalness.
I feel like this leg is still. Oh, is it clipping? No, it's not clipping. Why does it feel thin? Ah, I gotta turn it like that, and then turn this back this way. All right, that looks a little better.
The real question is, why was the children's first instinct to immediately latch onto the tractor as it passed by them?
They're not smart children. That's why they go to school.
This is true.
See, do they teach in school that when you get hit by a random tractor, what you're supposed to do? No. This is why our school system is failing us.
This is why we all need to learn from YouTube. This is an educational video.
Yeah.
I think you should just have like cute horses on the tractor. No ugly horses.
No. Somebody's going to take offense to that.
I'll have you know, I am an ugly horse. And I take offense. You hating on ugly horses.
I'm pretty sure that if somebody had taken offense to that, they wouldn't use that term.
But I'm only insulting ugly horses. It's for you to determine who the ugly horses are.
Alright, so we got Dinky on there.
Yes.
So this is, I'm gonna, Philly Pile.
Philly Fantasia.
I'm gonna hold Snips and Stales towards the end.
Maybe get them caught under the tire or something.
No, we already did that.
Yeah, but you do it with the horses that belong there.
Under the tractor, yeah.
Just being dragged.
Do you want me to go and switch to Derby and have her dragged?
No.
Do you want me to move Dinky down a couple feet?
No, we're good.
Because if she lets go...
She's fine where she is.
If she lets go,
fun.
she's running right into that. It's coming for her. It's getting for that swing.
It's whining up. Attack the horse.
Actually, the wheels aren't even spinning. Yeah, it's a shadow that I saw. I love the idea though, like, bam!
Picking up the kids for soccer practice. I'm trying to work my brain on maybe a plausible ending for this, but I cannot. It's Petunia.
It's about making it just get more and more ridiculous until it just doesn't make any more sense. But most of the stuff from here on, like the most of it takes the most amount of time is detailed animating, and I don't have to do any more of that. And if I use most of Ponyville here, I don't even really have to do much of Ponyville, but like I already figured out the details of that. So it'll still take a little bit, but it's the R&D portion is done. I also already have an idea for what I probably want to do for the next one. For the next video.
What do you want to do for the next video?
I think it might actually be easier because it might be... I want to go back and take something I started and I want to recycle it to make it something shorter.
I kind of remember this video. You started doing this one with the idea of having it done in like...
Well, originally it didn't have this. This kind of changed things.
Chat, this is what scope creep looks like.
There's been the talk before of adding some merch stuff, and that I wanted to have a shirt and a coffee cup or something that just had scope creep in the definition of it. Like it looked like a dictionary definition, because I feel like that's fairly
just
universal.
A picture of your face.
But I wanted to have it where it would be not maybe the official definition, but like just like the painful definition, and then like a picture of Scope's face.
Scope creep, whatever Arco Damon's currently doing.
No, I want to keep it so it's general,
yeah.
So that it works for anybody that's wearing it. And I would like to make it specific to animators too, or artists, I guess.
I did like that meme I sent you. You know the one.
I think I do.
Where it was like, I'm gonna start a new animation. You're gonna finish it, right?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna finish it, right? I'm just like, So many unfinished animations.
That's why I want to I want to grab one of my other ones I had worked on.
Mm-hmm.
She's just getting sucked in.
No. Petunia. You're too cute to die.
Oh, I know why that's not working. Hold on. I locked it to the root again.
It's that Firefly moment. It's like, you're too beautiful to die.
I've never seen Firefly.
Me neither. But I know that scene. Referenced it in one of the anthologies.
Well, no, not pelvis. What am I doing? Trying one to root. Bam. Where'd she go?
That is correct, Sunset. And we need to stop him.
But you need to stop me. There we go. Fixed. Scope creep. When you want to do... but then you do more and don't want to stop doing. I think scope creep's best definition is when good ideas come faster than good endings. That's really how it comes about. It's just always like, ooh, I don't know really how to end this, and I think I have a better idea.
Yes. I don't have to come up with an ending if I just keep making it longer.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But that's how, like, all of rocket surgery was that. But rocket surgery also was like 2 years on and off.
Yeah, that was scope creep to the extreme.
Yeah, this one isn't going to take that long.
I think initially your plan for that video was it was supposed to be like 40 seconds long or something. And it ended up being like...
yeah. That tends to be the sweet spot I go for, because you can usually develop a full story in about that much time. But then I just started, like, adding lots more stuff. I think this horse... I'm gonna stick across the top.
Maybe you should just have another pony hold it onto like Sweet Bell's tail.
No, because then that would imply a lot of swinging around. Again, I'm trying to minimize animation. If I had to do that, and I'm having to animate a pony all the way tied to that, and then then another one over here and another one over here, I would be spending probably 100 to 200 hours just on this tractor
what
for
would you
one
call
scene.
Something like that?
What?
Adding more and more and more and having...
Well, yeah, I know, and I'm trying to stay away from that. So I don't mind adding stuff if it's going to add a lot for little work. And I'm adding a lot with fairly minimal work. But what you're saying is the not that.
I mean, I am looking forward to seeing this video in about 2 years when it's finished.
Okay, good.
I just...
No, it's not going to take that long.
2 years later.
I'm going to have it done in like a week.
Oh, I wouldn't know to do that.
No, it's not going to.
You'll have it done when AI 15 comes out.
Not actually. I'm still watching that. I found a different website that actually does similar. It just doesn't have horse. It has a lot of other characters and real people.
But you need horse.
Yeah, I need a specific horse. I checked. It's not.
We all need a horse.
Why does she have 2 sets of skin? There.
Has he even updated his Twitter at all?
Nope.
Oh, phooey.
This one isn't going to take that long. Argo, 3 years, 7 months, 23 days. Well, freaking rocket surgery, I think, took just about 2 years. Just short of 2 years. Because I started November 2019 and I finished it... No. November 2018?
How long did,
I can actually tell you exactly when I started.
Remembrance took you a while, too.
It's 9 months.
Remembrance was only 9 months? You were just hammering it.
Well, it took like 2 years other than... But I worked on the map for like a month. And then I rage quit because of Hammer. And never touched it for like a year. So from when I started it to when I actually finished it was quite a gap. But that was for other reasons. No, rocket surgery is November 9th. Oh, I had to recover some of these. So that's not going to maybe tell me the right thing. But it's okay. Oh, that was 2020, and that was of 6/16, so it had to be. And I released this last year, so yeah, it had to be 2018, I believe. I didn't really release anything in 2019 because I was working on this, and I got caught up in other side projects for people that ended up never amounting to anything, and was a waste of my time. So
I'm aware of those.
Yeah, so that this ended up eating into my good work time.
Ambitious projects fall that never amounted to much.
That's all Brony projects for the most part. All Brony collaborative projects run by people that have never actually run projects before and just have a neat idea that they want to see executed and want to have other people do it for them. Okay, so we have 2 horse. I don't think her transform is locked here yet. Hello.
Archer. She needs to be on that tractor.
I'm just kind of going down the list, except for skipping Sips and Snails because I want to make sure they're spread around. I don't want them next to each other, for the most part. The gift of Mad Sci-Twi nodding and Time Turner shaking his head, cracking up every time. Oh yeah, I have. I think I put it on Derpy Brew. But you're talking about this one. Let's keep going. That was one of those when we were looking to work on it of where minimal animation made it funnier. All the models are actually doing is just me puppeteering it and grabbing it and moving it up and down, which is barely the bare minimum of animation, but it made it funnier because I did that. If I would have actually like put detailed shaking, it would have actually made it less funny. So I'd like that. Also, oh yeah, I got the bigger one. For heavy breathing, but I got this version too.
Radio for silence. Oh no. Non-consensual science.
Just title it, My Body is Ready.
Like the term non-consensual science.
Non-consensual science. That
I have a feeling that's what that poor man.
Oh yeah, I had that one too.
Give me gifts.
I can't remember why I added that text on there, but I thought I had one for the yes/no part, but I don't think I did. Okay, who's next horse? So add this one to the Philly
horse.
pile. So the next one I have is Alola. Sci-Twi's ready to break all ethical codes in the name of science. To her, there are no codes. You're not breaking codes if they don't exist.
Oh, she was the pony at the convention. Wasn't she? Or... Oh.
Okay, so for this, I'm going to cheat a bit as well. We're going to grab... So this one, the root... available, yes. Okay, we're going to go down here. Root 0. Petunia. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. There. I just gotta move the legs and stuff. I don't want to make it look like they're at least all a little different.
I was thinking of an ending involving like Rainbow Factory and just Rainbow Dash just waiting for the delivery of children. Just thrown into the big grinder.
Actually, it would be
just
kind of
shoot out a rainbow.
It would be
just get a wood chipper that shoots a rainbow. She slams the brake.
I kind of like the idea that they all just go off of a ramp and just like right up to the factory, just go in, and Rainbow goes.
Oh no! It's like, gotta make those rainbows.
You're talking to me about dark, and now you're like, what are you putting with your wood chipper?
I was just thinking of like just a wood chipper with a Rainbow Factory just sign on the side, just like a cheap wooden sign. It just says Rainbow Factory. Just,
She heard you.
just throw little horses in there. It's like, gotta make rainbows somehow.
The rainbow comes out and then Applejack just falls out like it didn't take her.
She's fine. It doesn't take adults.
I don't know. I never read Rainbow Factory. Was it only fillies?
I think the whole premise was it was only Pegasi, fillies and colts who could not, or I think it might have been just any children who weren't like who had some sort of defect or something. So the focus was primarily on Scootaloo because she couldn't fly. So she was destined for the factory.
That's.
I don't know how long that fanfic is. I have to imagine it's pretty short.
Did you read it?
No, I've never read it.
Why do you know so much about it?
Because there's like tons of... There's the Flim Flam Philosophy videos and the songs.
Well, I don't know if Flim Flam Philosophy quite followed the exact premise of those. I remember the My Little Dashie.
You mean My Little Dashie didn't have a
Monkey people.
monkey version of the Joker? And Rainbow Dash didn't get super fat?
Yeah, but Chonk Rainbow Dash was awesome.
Cunts. I think the thing I liked about his videos is the music was pretty great. I miss them.
Sinking ships.
Yes. And my chubby whoopee pony waifu.
You are my pony waifu.
Yes.
We're gonna make this horse be a little bit more scared than the rest.
So in the book She Could Fly, Sir Edward, you seem to have read the Rainbow Factory.
Her could fly, but she messed up on the test and was marked as a failure. Oh. Taste the rainbow. Why does it taste like metal? Tastes like tractor.
Why does it taste like iron and blood?
This rainbow is John Deere branded. Okay, so we got... There's 3 horses at the top of... There's 3 bells in there somewhere. Okay, we need another one. We need more horse.
The chant of the entire Brony fandom. More horse.
Okay. Oh, okay, I gotta keep that open. So we're gonna do Archer now.
Bloodaloo.
Okay, where do you want Bloodaloo?
Somewhere
For
where...
here?
Well, I mean, this isn't for me. Giz will be happy for this horse. So you put this horse somewhere, or we can enjoy Archer, the horse.
Is it still pasteable? It is. Perfect.
I like the idea of one of them just hanging off the top of Applejack's hat as though it was glued to her head.
Okay, well, she's going to be hanging on for dear life on the side. How's that?
That's cool.
Which means that she will be the first to die. She's where they get the color blue.
But yeah, you got that blue. Very important color. Yep, it's a good putting that rainbow in and be like, oh, good. We're gonna have some good blues in this one.
What?
Just a scenario that all these poor children are going to their deaths.
We haven't figured that out yet.
Making me sad.
It's making me sad, but you're the one that just gave the suggestion on how their deaths should play out.
And now I'm sad.
I mean, I could have made it so that they all live.
Well, I was planning on letting them all fall into a big pile of pillows. But you mentioned wood grinder. That sounds pretty swell to me.
Wood pulp. That's soft.
Steve,
Let's turn him into wood pulp.
Steve Buscemi approved. I'm making a Fargo reference. It's like the movie of Minnesota, so it's fine. Fargo's in Minnesota, isn't it? No? Why is that the Minnesota movie then?
It's North Dakota.
Same thing.
See, this is the border to Minnesota. This is Fargo.
Oof.
See right there?
What's on the other side?
That is the border of Minnesota right here.
It's just like the part of Fargo that want it to be.
It's like
in Minnesota.
It's just the river. But yeah, it's not. The one that we oh yeah, then there's Grand Forks, which I believe is also North Dakota. Actually, that one looks like it crosses over.
Yeah.
But yep, that's Fargo.
Yes.
It's way up there.
That is higher.
It's actually further than Duluth.
Yes.
But yeah, it's Minnesota-ish enough. So
It's not in Minnesota, but we consider it ours anyways. It's fine. She's pretty flat.
okay, let's move the eyes up a little bit here. I like this though. They're both there.
This
Probably actually should have put this one further back because of that, but
I think it's fine. Anybody who's a true pony fan will know Archer.
Minnesota-ish. Ish.
Ish. It's Minnesota-ish. You guys say older. It's older.
Okay, so Archer's done.
Like Castle.
I want to have Diamond Tiara be in a rough spot.
I like the idea of Applejack just leaving all the children hanging on the tractor.
And can't stop.
Yeah, she can't stop, but I like the idea of her just bailing and rolling. Just leaving all the children to their fate. Like, she doesn't stop, she just jumps. It's like the kids are on their own. Oh no. He's smushing Scootaloo.
Actually, I think I shrunk Scootaloo slightly to get her to fit there.
Yeah.
I think I might need to do the same for her just because. Just a little bit. Okay, so she's gonna be. Let's just put her tail like this. Oh, her tail 3 is... Where's your tail 3? I don't want the explodey wall.
I feel like there's a reference to something Sunset.
Just hit the brakes. I can't. My legs are too short to touch the pedals.
I actually had a lot of nightmares about that in the past, like
Of course, this is driving tractors?
Well, driving a car and then not being able to reach the pedal
Why not?
because it's too far away.
Why would it be too far away? You're a big boy.
In my dreams, I can't reach them. Or I can barely reach them and I can't press them well enough. So crayish.
Okay, so Scootaloo's tail is going to just be crushed underneath her right here.
That poor tail. Poor children.
They'll survive.
Will they?
I don't know. It's up to you.
It's up to me.
Yeah, you made the decision.
I just thought of an ending that would be kind of funny, if not dark.
If not dark,
Yes.
I'm thinking it would be very dark.
No, you have rainbows, so it's okay.
Oh.
Rainbows make things better.
I like the vision of the whole tractor just going into a wood chipper and then just being like a fart noise as the rainbow comes out. And all the chippers, yay.
As long as Rainbow Dash is there to look up at the rainbow and looks down like a clipboard, it's like a quick check mark on the rainbow. And that's it. That's the video. Like a job well done.
And then it just backs up to show like the Indiana Jones like vault like, of all the other tractors.
They're all just children delivery mechanisms.
It's just getting more ridiculous. Like just a jet engine pops out of the back of this to deliver them.
We talked about scope creep.
No, the scope creep is about adding things that make it more difficult. Adding a jet engine is actually not that difficult. It would, if anything, that would be a Deus Ex Machina for ending it.
So many dead children. The perfect ending. As long as Dinky's okay.
I just love treating Diamond Tiara like crap. There's just something fun about it.
Well, she is a jerk. She had her whole redemption episode, but then I can't help but remember that episode that she made Scootaloo cry because she couldn't fly. And
yeah, and then
like eat dirt forever.
And Jay didn't like it either, and that's why he was like, "Hey, let's punch her in the face." I'm like, "Okay." This shot right here is just getting.
That's wonderful. All those cute horses with their looks of terror on their faces.
Okay, so I'm not too worried, at least for this angle, about filling too much. It's mainly that this is going to blur. And I want to at least have it filled with stuff. And on the next shots, I want to have something. I might need to have a shot just like this. I might need to animate them all just screaming.
It's adorable and terrifying.
And then she sinks back into the depths. Along with the children. No! No!
Taking them with them into the worst place imaginable. School!
School! No! Don't take me to school! Don't take me to school! I don't like math. No!
The geometry. They were never heard from again until about 3 o'clock when school ends.
Until break time.
Yes.
And then they got recess.
They get juice.
They got juice.
They get juice. It's very important.
Maybe that's what happens at the wood chipper.
No.
They recycle for juice. This is when you say catch a ride. Yeah, I can see that. There is a pimento taco in the glove box. Well, this is all just a build up to a back to school ad.
Stay in school, kids. Don't let tractors drag you away.
Well, they were in school.
Yeah.
If anything, this would be an ad against school.
They fell under the influence of tractor.
Don't get under the influence of tractor.
Yes. This is about don't do tractors, kids. Tractors are bad.
Okay, so they're at the front, but what I also need to do is I need to have other parts that they're holding on to. I appreciate the couple fillies that aren't main characters. Yeah, well, I don't want to. I don't like doing like a whole bunch of recognizable faces because then you pay too much attention to those. I like mixing in. I'm really with this. I was just grabbing any characters that fit, and there's not that many Philly models. If I get enough models that have generic haircuts, like this one, really these two as well. The nice thing about generic haircuts is that I can recolor them, and now I have a whole new character. But when you have ones like Scootaloo's hair is a little bit unique. I can probably do one, but if I do another one, it's going to be too obvious. Diamond Tiara's is unique. This one stands out a little too much. Sweetie Belle's is unique. Apple Bloom's is mostly unique. And then these two are definitely just unique in general. So I like the generic ones because I can just recolor. And I plan to. I am going to probably run into the issue where anything past this shot is probably going to have to require a different save file. Because if I start putting a lot of horses onto one thing, or I use a lot of copy paste of the same horses, it's going to start filling up my RAM very quickly. And I can see myself running into an issue of just running out of memory. I'm already at 3,200. I only have like 150 more before it just crashed on me anyway. So, which means I should save. They're just looking at it like, you guys, can we join in? No, get the fuck out of here. We'll do Silver Spoon now. I think she can. I don't care about her as much. She's a wannabe.
I just feel sorry for Cheerly, who watched her entire class just get like ripped away.
I was gonna have it so after this happened, and they all come through the building. The idea was to have her poke her head through right there, like she just looked through the hole in the wall.
I kind of like the idea of her, if you had like the inside of the schoolhouse, just like looking up from her newspaper and then just looking back down. Like, not my problem. Like, I know this is just a glorified babysitter.
I would have to show the inside of the school if that was the case, and I could have showed the inside and have them all like go through. But I like the whole purpose of this is that yes and no. I had actually started the inside of a school for a different shot, so it wouldn't.
But animating them all attaching themselves to the tractor.
No, I would just. The idea was to have it just go through it and have them all just disappear from the seats super quick. The only reason I didn't is that I wanted this to be escalation, and all the other pieces beforehand were like her going through the fields, then suddenly picking up some people, one of them having a beginning of a decent story, and then it's going to be a little bit quicker story, and then I wanted to have this look like it's going to be another like little mini story of something that happens, but then immediately have something happen instead. So that's the escalation I'm trying to go for. Demario, Ion. It's it's contagious. Take that. At least imagine if like COVID traveled by Yon. That would be.
I think it kind of did.
That sounds like an M. Night Shyamalan like movie.
Yeah.
Where like the yawn, and it's like a disease that spreads through yawning, and then everybody just standing there with like tearing, just like no, and then somebody yawns and just falls over dead. They actually no, they did that. That was called The Happening. Okay, yeah, never mind.
I don't remember The Happening.
That was where like the plants were killing everybody. The plants decided that they were going to fight back by sending out pheromones. So all the plants in the world, for some reason, at the same time, sent out pheromones that caused everybody to want to commit suicide.
Yeah.
It was basically just an entire movie of watching people like kill themselves, and that with no real resolution. The plants just decided one day,
Enough people are dead, I guess.
yeah, they're like, you know what, we're good. Basically, they did a Thanos snap. They killed half the population and then just went back to normal.
I've never trusted dandelions myself. I'm pretty sure they are out to get me.
It was not a good movie. I went saw it in theaters, and I don't know why. I liked M. Night Shyamalan, but then that felt like a huge step back, though he was kind of working that way anyway.
I think the one movie I went to the movie theaters and ended up watching without the intent of actually watching it, because the movie I wanted to watch was full, was Knives Out. And that was a great movie.
I've heard many good things about it.
Yes, and the only way that movie's any good is by not actually hearing anything about it from anybody, other than it's good. And you should go watch it.
But I already know the twist and everything. But just in telling somebody that, you then imply that there is a twist. So then anything that looks obvious, they no longer look at
By
as
saying
being...
it's good?
No, by saying don't look up any information beforehand.
Oh.
Because in saying that, you now are telling them that whatever they think they know, they don't know. So now they're going to ignore that, and they're going to start looking into the details that they wouldn't have otherwise, and they'll catch the twist easier.
Well,
So
the movie's a murder
you ruined
mystery.
it, Michael.
Hey, that's what the movie is.
Yeah, no, it's a good movie, and it's basically adult Clue.
Yeah, just way.
I mean, even with the colors and everything, it looked neat, and it was I've heard only good things. So I did this right, didn't I? No, I did try one. Oh, there we go. I love get into position, Silver, and she's like.
She arrived.
She became one with the other pony. This is what fusion looks like in
Spatunia.
Spat.
She's Spatunia and Silver Spoon.
Wow.
She's Spatunia. Her life is pretty miserable. What is your special talent? Getting spit on.
What is your talent?
She's covered in spit.
Just pain.
Just pain.
What you up to, Jules? How you been doing? Happy Tuesday.
Yes.
We're putting horses on tractors.
Very important work.
Yeah, I think I can just have them artificially hanging on here.
Yeah, it's fine. They're children, so they're pretty sticky. You ever seen kids? They're always got candy on their hands. And
yeah, I don't think I could. I go up to kids and measure the viscosity of their skin. That's a good way to get kicked out of Target.
Because they don't wash their hands. Because children are nasty.
No,
what I'm saying is children are nasty.
I won't deny you that one.
We should give why even have any children at all?
Why can't children just be born at the age of 5?
Everyone should be born at the age of 37.
Older than you? Oh no, you're 45, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. Born at the age of 37 with an IRA and at least a fairly decent private health care plan.
Baby just comes out, I need a beer.
Not until you finish your applesauce, old man.
I don't like applesauce.
Who doesn't like applesauce?
Applesauce is good.
It is good.
I used to eat a ton of it when I was younger, but now it's just pure sugar.
Why isn't peach sauce a popular thing? I eat a peach much.
I don't think I would be able to eat a ton of that. Plus, peaches are more expensive than apples. Dude, most juice, if you ever get fruit juice, no matter the flavor, it's mostly apple juice, with just additives to make it the other flavor.
Not Welch's. They use 100% grape juice in their grape juice.
Advertisements working on you.
Yes, buy Welch's. They're giving me a check after the stream. It's fine. Or not.
I don't think I've ever heard of a Welch sponsorship. Who would why would Welch sponsor anybody?
The grape juice sells itself.
When's the last time you had Welch's grape juice?
I bought a crap ton of it not long before moving here, and I turned it all into alcohol.
By accident?
No, on purpose.
Oh, I'm thinking I left it in the basement for a few years. Whoops.
No, I wanted to make wine, so it worked.
How was it?
It was alright. It was a real dry wine. My aunt liked it.
Well, did she have good taste, or?
She claimed to. I don't know what it means to like wine. I like wine, but only when it's sweet. Honestly.
I think it's pretty good if you cover it in sugar, a ton of sugar.
I think the best wine is probably just grape juice with rum added to it, and you call it wine. That'd probably be pretty gosh darn good. I drink that. Grape juice and rum.
I just got home from work. Oh, well, I hope you had a good day. 100% grape juice and other natural flavors. Yeah, most. I mean, if you get a pricier juice, it's probably going to be more specific to that. But a lot of juices, they use apple juice as a filler. If you actually look on the back of it, it'll be like cranberry juice. Well, I mean not cranberry, but like almost all normal juices will have on there. Even grape juice will put on there a certain amount of apple juice because it's cheaper and it's filler.
Yeah, I was about to say cranberry juice. I don't think anybody's like, we gotta save these cranberries for the other things people eat cranberries for. What's that? Pretty much.
Well, remember when you know how they
bog beans?
You know the FDA required that you have to put on the label with sugar now, not just how much sugar, but how much additional sugar was added. Yeah. The biggest company to fight on that was Ocean Spray, because they stated that they have to add so much sugar to the cranberry juice to make it palatable that it would be negative to their business. And they're like, did you just like go and tell people that your drink is unpalatable without a whole crap load of sugar?
It's true.
And now you're gonna sell it?
To be fair, nobody would eat chocolate if it wasn't for a ton of sugar and stuff. You ever eat it just a spoonful of cocoa?
But I mean, there's a balance though.
Powder.
There's a balance where you're trying to find balance between the two. But cranberry, it sounded like it was a horrible product that they just put so much sugar into that's all you taste anymore.
Yeah,
I do. Cranberry juice is the one thing that for some reason anytime I go flying, I crave it. And so whenever I fly, I ask for cranberry juice. That's the only time I have cranberry juice.
I think the big thing with it's a very strong flavor cranberry juice, and when you're flying, they've done like the reason airplane food always tastes horrible.
Low, dry, or super dry environment.
Yeah, so you can't really taste things as well. But cranberry would still really come through.
I do have a mixed drink. It was one I learned at Red Robin, and I can't remember how to make it anymore, but it used cranberry juice, and it was a raspberry liqueur that I have up there, the big round one. It was expensive. It was like $30 for that little thing. You don't need that much of it for it, but it was a really good drink, and I can't remember, but I needed cranberry juice. That's the only time I can think of actually buying cranberry juice in a more recent time.
Well, even non-concentrated orange juice, the thing with orange juice is they say 100% orange juice, and you buy it at the store, but the thing is, once you pasteurize orange juice, it removes all the flavor. So what they do is they pasteurize orange juice, and then they add back in like an orange powder made from oranges. So it's still 100% orange juice, but they had to add a concentrate back into the orange juice to make it taste like orange juice again. Because if you don't pasteurize it, the shelf life of orange juice is like 3 days. It'd be bad by the time it got to the market.
I know, but then you just drink it right away.
Yeah. But if you want good orange juice, you just have to juice your own oranges. That's all there is to it.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It can be. You don't have the equipment.
Well, I think you're going to be spending a lot more money doing it that way, though, too.
Probably. Because oranges themselves don't have as long a shelf life as
and
pasteurized orange juice.
How much juice do you get out of an orange?
One orange will give you about half a glass.
That orange thought it was going to go through its life being eaten and happy, and then you just squeezed the crap out of it and then threw its body into a pit.
I got kind of spoiled growing up because my grandmother always made fresh squeezed orange juice when I came for breakfast. She spoiled me rotten. That's what grandmas do.
Yeah, that is what grandmas do, I guess. Yes. My grandma was on I was a farm mom, and so she'd always make everything from scratch, completely from scratch, bread from scratch, everything from scratch.
Right.
It was good stuff.
Bread made from scratch is really good.
Yeah, but it was always ham, mashed potato. It was always the same meal every time, but she'd make amazing pie. Like strawberries pulled from the garden. And
I make a really good cake, but nobody here eats cake. So
your pie is still in the freezer.
I thought we were going to share that pie.
It's your pie.
There's 2 slices.
It's key because it comes in 2 slices.
Well,
it was either that or buy a whole pie.
Well, if there's 2 slices, you're eating a slice of pie.
You gotta make me.
You can't make me eat the pie.
Okay. Look at this crap.
This is amazing. I want this in my house. Like just smash through the walls. All those horses. Alright, worst for last, I guess. Make sure that one looks like it's broken. Like more so than it already is. Just kind of cram it up under the wheel. Have its face drag on the ground a little bit.
Doesn't matter. Does that work?
Is he in? He doesn't look to be in enough pain.
I'm in pain.
Well, I'm convinced. Proceed.
Alright, let me fix him. He's back to normal. That does mean I can move this back to the Philly pile. Okay.
Into the Philly pile.
This is getting ridiculous. I kind of want to add another one over here, but I think what I want to start doing is I might add another one here because I just want to fill up everything. And I have one more to use, and then probably put another one up here somewhere. I have to get her steering wheel back. Like, it doesn't matter for this shot, I guess, but I don't really care about, I'm not going to care about adding a whole bunch to the back, but I do want to add, I might do a couple of recolors and just like start jamming them like with this pose in random places, just so then I want this tractor to basically look like it's a roaming daycare. Like, that's what I'm going for. So, you know those like ice cream trucks when you hear the little bells go by? Mm-hmm. They just do daycares with that now. And so like you just go over there and you like swipe your card and you give them your kid.
I think you just came up with an amazing business idea.
Yeah.
Me and you, we could start we could get it like a van.
Yeah, we got to start cheap, right?
Yeah. Well, you got to put the children
big white van.
Big white van. You have it playing like Ring Around the Rosie or Pop Goes the Weasel.
No, those are all like copyright. We're gonna play like
Pop Goes the Weasel.
We're gonna play Enter Sandman with a bell. Kids love Enter Sandman.
We'll have that that song like "Come Little Children, I'll Take You Away." The kids like that song. It worked in Hocus Pocus. They liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, you saw that movie.
No, well, it's been a long time.
It's good. And we'll collect people's kids and they'll pay us. And we'll just kind of drive around with them in circles for a few hours until they like get tired and we take them home.
Okay. Yeah, then
that's money.
Yeah, that is money. I think there will be some like laws that are broken, but that's fine.
Can't imagine.
Like I said, the van, and there are a bunch of dog cages packed with kids. Well, we got it. I mean, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
I mean, if you give somebody a tenner and then they drive away with your kid, you got to expect that all those cries and shrieks for help in the back, are worth the tenner.
Look, I mean, we'll give them like half a hot dog, no bun, and like some water, and they'll be good.
Are we cooking the hot dog?
No, it's already cooked.
It's pre. Oh,
yeah, the hot dog's pre-cooked.
They're all pre-cooked.
We'll get them some of those Vienna sausages. Those are even better.
That sounds too expensive.
They're like in a can.
Why do we have to get real sausages?
Vienna sausages are not real sausages.
This sounds fancy.
They're like cat food for people. Another amazing idea is feed them cat food.
Yeah, let's skip the middleman of sausages and just go right to cat food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hell, I mean, we can even ask the parents if they have any.
What, like?
A lot of them have cats. It's maybe that's what it is. That it's like $10 and a bag of cat food. Voila, you have a business strategy.
I used to work at fast food, and we would always dump a ton of food at the end of the night. I think we just collect that and feed it to the kids. Like out the dumpster in the back.
We got it. We just got to go to Shark Tank and propose it.
Yes, let's go. This is some business ideas we're working on.
It is a totally illegal business strategy. Anyways, I'm gonna be done at 8 o'clock. I actually got a good bit done getting the poses set up on this. So I think what we're gonna do after this for the future plan, I do need to add Shirley looking out the window there, finalize some of the lighting. Actually, I think the lighting's pretty good. I don't need to worry about that. Color this red. Then the next shot is probably going to be... I want to kind of do something like... I need to show something with all of them on it, because it does need to... I do need to show context as to, like, that is the case. Which might require a little bit of motion, but the nice thing is I can cheat it quite a bit, so I'm not too worried about that. If the more things you have that can move, the less you have to do moving per. But I need to show that they're all there. I think I kind of like this shot.
Well, of course. Look at all those cute faces.
This would take a little bit of like time, but there's something about it that's just funny.
It's adorable.
And then just zoom in on her face and just like have her go, help us. But after I do this shot, then I can then go to whatever shot, because I've now shown enough context for them. I kind of wanted to originally have the idea of like showing like a pony like running like right here, and have this like, I wanted to have it look like this, but like have this little pony running and have this tractor like slowly creeping up as she's running.
Just one child who almost got away.
But I think I don't want to grab anybody more, because I think I kind of like the Rainbow Factory idea, so I might try to see what I can think of on that idea. I have the idea of having him launch into the sky, because then that's about as ridiculous as you can get without any of the explosions. What meat is in the sausages, mister? Wouldn't you like to know, a small child? Thank you for the follow, meow. Actually, I gotta scroll up to that. Yeah, thank you for the follow. This sausage, Mr. Snip, snails, and ponytails. Oh, that sounds like a fic where people die.
Pretty sure if you put snips and snails in there, it's gonna fail like Food and Drug Administration regulations for what people should be forced to eat.
You're not forcing anybody to eat whatever. People can eat whatever they want. Just they might get like
Dead.
Cancer or something.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's gonna be it for now. We'll be back on Friday.
Yes.
To do some more. And then we're still trying to figure out what we're going to be doing on Sunday, because half the people that normally do our stream, because it's July 4th, it's a holiday, are not going to be here. So we might have to like deviate from normal plan for a little while or for the day, but I don't know who's going to be here. So we'll figure that out when we get closer. See you later, neat. With a little sugar spice and apple sister sauce. So, but thanks you guys for hanging out and get some work done and have a kitty. And yeah, appreciate it. She'll be around. I will be around too. I exist. By chat, by Mike, by Argo, by Chicken, by everybody. Oh yeah, Chicken.
We should have dog meat out here today.
Did you read my thing?
Yeah, I'm sad.
Yeah,
I'm sad.
The dog that was modeled for dog meat is named
River.
Yeah, passed away a couple days ago.
Yeah, all those marks.
I read up on it. The dog was they originally brought him on as like to do a bunch of to just play the part for barking and some animation, but then everybody fell in love with her so much that all the animation is based on her personality or his personality. So every like certain things that he would do, they imitated on the actual one. So they said they were worried people were gonna just make the dog be a assault and attack and use it as like a tool, but instead everybody just likes dog meat because it acts like a real dog. Because River used to bring stupid items like made no sense over, and so they made dog meat do that, and like dog meat would always go a little ways away and then turn around, and that's what River would do. So it's kind of cool.
Good dog.
We got anyone to rate? Oh yeah, I don't even know. I don't think so. On my normal raids Tuesday, I don't really have anybody. Fiora I did last time, so I don't want to do it twice. I don't want to just do the same person multiple times. So I think there's D&Ding anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. So I will see you guys later. Oh,
Adios. Da-da, diddly, diddly, doo doo doo. Diddly,
Sir
diddly,
Edward said
doo
adios
doo.
too.